Ladies and gentlemen, we have just had this new offer appear in Marvel Contest of Champions, and a lot of people have been asking for my thoughts on it, so I wanted to do a video talking about the value of the Marvelous Cash. So this is a two-tiered offer. You have the 3-star Marvelous Cash, and then you have the 4-star one. So to unlock the 4-star one, you have to first purchase the 3-star one, which is a little bit of an inconvenience. But anyway, let's talk about the offers individually and then as a whole. So the 3-star Marvelous Cash is 1,000 units to contain one 3-star champion along with a few revives and small energy refills. So really it's just the 3-star champion for 1,000 units, which is the equivalent, you know, if you're buying these offers, guys, you're probably like spending quite a bit of money on the game, and that's the equivalent of about 35 American dollars for a 3-star champion. To me, that doesn't sound like a very fantastic deal, so I would happily pass on that. Maybe if it was somewhere around the range of maybe 400 units, then, you know, the regular price, then you'd maybe go for that and say, oh, that's a deal. It's like buying my usual 3-star crystal, which are pretty terrible to buy for 400 units, but I get a chance of one of the new characters. That might be alright, but for the super inflated price of 1,000 units, considering that from, I believe it's even next week or the week after onward, these characters in sequential order are going to be added to the crystals. So Ghost Rider, I believe, is coming to the 4-star, 3-star, and premium hero crystals around the launch of Dormammu, and then every 2 weeks it's going to be, you know, Mordo, Dr. Voodoo, Hyperion, Howard, Gwenpool, Cable. So gradually over time, not only are these characters going to be more common, but also in the upcoming arenas, you're going to be able to get them as the basic characters as a 4-star. So anyway, so the 3-star Marvelous Cash is, in my opinion, a massive overpriced ripoff. I would not buy that offer, guys. And the 4-star Cash is 4,000 units for, again, one of these heroes. Again, like a little bit too overpriced for me. I mean, 2,500 units in the state of the game. Like about a year ago, it used to be kind of like alright for a 4-star champion. But now, 4-star shards are just so much more common from all the events in the game that, you know, if you're buying like a fully formed 5-star hero crystal for 2,500 units, that's a bit of a sucker's deal. And to pay 1,500 additional units and have a chance of getting Howard the Duck, and, you know, to be honest, to unlock this offer, right, you're going to have to buy the 3-star one anyway, which you probably don't want. I don't imagine like anybody is going to buy this exclusively for the 3-star one. So it really is overall like 5,000 units, so double the price of, you know, what is overly often classified as a very expensive 4-star, for a kind of slim chance of getting the character you want. I'd say most of those characters apart from Howard are actually like really good characters. But again, it's just like, it's a lot of units, it's a lot of money for a extremely slim chance of getting the character that you want. And if you've already got any one of these 4-star characters, then it might be a bit of a waste if you get like an additional dupe copy. So yeah, in my opinion, this is probably one of the worst deals that we've seen. It's not really like a deal. It doesn't represent like super great value. And this is the thing that I've been very disappointed with in the last few weeks. I mean, like November and December Kabam seem to be like really moving in kind of the right direction with their offers and putting like stuff that was really kind of good value and that you were like, oh, that's pretty decent. But now we've gotten to January and February Kabam, and everything just seems to be aimed at the big blubbery whales. Even the big blubbery whales, I know, like, I don't think they're very interested in this offer at all. Like, it's pretty terrible all around. I think this might be one of the worst offers we've seen this year. So, yeah, just a very underwhelming offer. I mean, if they had kind of put it at a reasonable price, if it had been like 400 and then 2,500, it might be like a little bit more reasonable, but it's just way too overpriced in its current state. I think that would have been a bit more of an exciting offer if they had done that, and maybe more people would have jumped at it. So I wish they'd kind of done that instead of, you know, like greatly inflating the price of the 3-star and also the 4-star crystal. But I actually haven't seen anybody on Reddit, on the forums, on Twitter, on any of the line groups buy this offer yet. But yeah, it is a really terrible offer, even for the 3-star version, because a lot of these characters, you know, in a few months' time are going to be so, you know, much more common. And, you know, if you go for the 5,000 units, if you go all in, there is a chance that you've just spent close to about $200. chance on getting a 4-star Howard the Duck. So yeah, well, you know, if you want to do that, that's great. It's your money. I can't tell you exactly how to spend it, but my advice would probably be to save for a better offer. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed watching this video and enjoyed the insight provided. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Apart from that, take care and have an absolutely fantastic day.